Hey guys, how's it going? All right, welcome to another 3 on the 3rd video. This is May 2023. Can you believe that? This year is just rolling by. Rolling. It is, I'm seriously, like, it is cruising on. So the first thing I have to do is thank Elizabeth for this little magical piece of equipment here. I'm now hooked on this. Like, I've played with each of the tips and things like that, figured out which ones I like the best, and I don't know how I've made it without this thing. I love, which I still get some gluey fingers only because I stick my fingers in the glue and still don't know how not to do that. But yeah, anyway, I love this thing and all the little tips that she sent me. So I'm really loving it, especially for what I'm doing today, which we'll talk about soon. So anyway, just wanted to side note say thank you again. I really am enjoying it. I was kind of afraid to use it at first. I don't know why I get new stuff. I think that's why I don't use my stamps early, is because I'm just like, ooh, okay, put them on the shelf and think about it. But yeah, I'm excited about this one. It just makes doing all these little tiny things. I mean, I'm sure you guys have been using fine tip glues forever. I just never seem to get around to it. So I would just use my big old this one, which comes out like way faster and gloopier, and yeah. So probably never going back. I mean, I will use that. Like, I'm not gonna let it just go to waste, but I really like this little thing. Anyway, okay, so 3 on the 3rd. Check below for everybody's videos. All their channels and things will be linked below. We are doing these videos to catch up, or well, so the holidays don't catch us as fast. Everything's busy at that time of year, and so this just helps out, and we've already got our cards done. So this is the part that I can't master because I still have to stick my hands in glue somewhere. But that's okay. Anyway, so I have some exciting news. Our very own Misty, you guys know Elizabeth and Misty usually email me their cards, and I'll sometimes do a separate video, or if it's early enough, I'll put them on the end of mine, and that kind of thing. But we have brought Misty into the dark side, so she is now doing videos. I'm so excited. So I want you guys to make sure you check out her link below, because this will be her first official 3 on the 3rd on video. And she's doing the what do you call it, not process videos, but you know, like showing what you do and what you did and that kind of thing, and talking about it. I've been talking to her for years, so I was really excited to hear her voice and things, and just watch her videos. I think she's a natural at it. So anyway, so you guys check out her channel, give her some love, and subscribe and all that good stuff, you know. And I love hearing, I mean, I'll never minded. I always enjoy talking about her cards, but I can't do it like she does it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you make the card, you know why you made it and how and that kind of thing, what you used. And it's more interesting, I guess, if you're doing it that way. But anyway, so I'm super excited she is joining in with that, and I had a feeling she would like it. I'm really excited that she does. But okay, so I don't think I'm going to do every little, I don't know, maybe I'll just do the circle of this one. Anyway, so, but just be sure and check out everybody's videos below, and you'll see there are 3 on the 3rd collaboration videos. And if you missed any from the months before, you can go back and check out all the channels and their previous months and that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, you guys will start seeing more videos from Misty now. So it's exciting. And her channel is, well, I'll link it, but it's Misti, so it's Misty with an I, And I know there are a couple of Misties on here, some with a Y, some with an I, anyway. But that's Misty Delaney, so anyway, she's done several videos already, and I really liked several of those quite well. Especially one, I know my boyfriend would love that card of the buffalo, so he would totally be grooving on that card. But anyway, so let's go back to her card here for a second, because I can just blabber on. Y'all know how to. Alright, here. Glue, glue, glue. I'm using one of these layering dies. It's like a 3-part layering thing. You can find them at Birch Press Designs, or AliExpress is also full of them. So I'll show you. This one is just like there's the bottom, you know. So I just thought I would do it in holiday colors and do that. And then I use these simply foiled cards that I've had forever, which you can tell from the dust on the top, from Paper Studio. So I guess that was Hobby Lobby back in the day. And does anybody find anything at Hobby Lobby now? I don't go there very often anymore, but when I do go, I don't really seem to find. I think it's like they're taking it, maybe it's everywhere, because Michael's is doing kind of the same thing when I go. It's like the crafting section, or the paper crafts anyway, the sections are getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And you can still find some gems here and there, you know, but it's just, I don't know. I thought Hobby Lobby was going to start doing their own brand of stamps. That's what the rumors were, but it's not looking like that's what's going to happen. So I don't, or maybe at least it hasn't happened yet. They've been, you know, they've gone through the clearance stuff and the this and the that, and but I would be thrilled if each of them did put out their own line of whatever. Michael's used to, but even that is like a very small section now. I don't know. But anyway, these are a beast to glue, but they do have a pretty effect once you put them together. And I did want the gold. I didn't know how. I didn't want to waste a layer. Not waste a layer, but like, because I wanted the red, the green, and the white, but I didn't want to give up one of those colors, so I just layered it on the gold base there. Okay. I might as well just trace this too. I don't know. This time of year, scary, but it's going to be here before you know it. So I am glad we're doing this once again, because the way the year is going already, my gosh, crazy, crazy fast. I want summer to just be nice and go nice and slow and all that good stuff, but I don't know. I like to catch some holiday movies around this time, though. What's your all's favorite holiday movie? Or movies, I guess. That glue. Yep. Careful if you're using metallic cardstock that your glue does not show. Don't get it everywhere like me. Be a little more precise when you're wiggling the sides. I guess my favorite is Prancer, for sure, with the reindeer the girl kind of rescues and, I don't know, takes in. Let me just wiggle that into place. And there's one called Mrs. Miracle. I think there's several Mrs. Miracle things, but it's like the original where she's like at the perfume counter or something. There's glue boogers out of the way. I guess that's about Miracle, maybe Miracle on 34th Street. That was pretty cute back in the day. Alright, you can see a little white over here. Uh-oh. Well, I think that's going to dry too much. I'm not going to be able to wiggle that into place. Okay, so let's move on to our stamping now, which is quite simple, actually. What's your least favorite thing about about the holidays. Winter holidays in general. Fruitcake, maybe that. Ugh. Has anybody ever tried fruitcake, like, for real? Maybe you guys are one of those people that actually like fruitcake. I don't know. Fruitcake is a little scary. I have to say, I've never actually tried it, so I really can't judge it. I've never got up the courage to go for it. It just looks strange, so I've stayed away from that. Anything that lasts that long, and I don't know. It's like fruit and gelled, and I don't know. Kind of weird. But my father likes it. He'll be like, oh, I'll have a slice of fruit cake. Like, here, you can have two, because I don't want it. Alright, so basically that is all for our stamping. Whoop, oh shoot. Hang on, y'all, I gotta get something. I just knocked the card in the floor. Okay. So I just stamped it all. Actually, let me show you. I think I showed you this in a haul, but using this is my cut it apart today. I used it, and it cuts out like all of these kind of sentiment strips or whatever fast, and then you can use the little flag banner things, but I didn't use those. But I like that it cuts out so many. So like I just folded a piece of cardstock, I got two of everything. It's pretty awesome. So I'm just going to tape it somewhere in that neighborhood there. Where's my tape? Oh, there it is. You always have to lose something on video, you know. Somehow, some way. I like that touch of gold, but I tell you, because I smudged that glue, I don't know, I might have to see how I can get that cut off a little bit. Reminds me of, my uncle just bought my great aunt's house, and he's turning it into like a, I don't know, like another four-wheeler retreat. He has like another lodge kind of thing right across the road, so it's a good deal for him. And then he owns the other house that my grandmother used to live in. He bought it like right across, so they're like right there together. And the gold reminds me of, I don't know why, that's why I picked gold actually. Not just because of holiday color, but because I've been thinking about my Aunt Hattie. And I never say aunt, okay, we always call her aunt, okay, and I know it's not the correct pronunciation, but that's what we said growing up, so that's what's in my head. But anyway, Aunt Hattie had a golden tooth there in the front, and she would grin at you with her little gray hair and whatever. And she was a little nosy busybody, but she was sweet. Could be anyway. She was to me, not necessarily saying to everybody. She was she's a little rough on some people, but a little nosy busybody, and I don't know. Anyway, that little golden tooth and those little kind of granny glasses, and good times, good times. Kind of miss growing up and being young and all that stuff. Although you never stop learning things, I'm going to tell y'all. It's horrible. Tell y'all a secret. It's, the best stories are on yourself, right? So, don't judge, okay? Just saying, don't judge. I was in the bathroom a while ago. I was drying my hair, and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to do it soon. Have to do it. And, which was getting a new hairdryer, because the, what do you call it? The air part, you know, the end, right? The filter, I guess you call it, it was like clogged with dust and whatever for like 100 years. And so for all my life, so you know how people say, I was today years old when I learned blah, blah, blah. Well, I was today years old when I learned. Okay, so I've been, in the past, my hairdryer would, I guess my mother cleaned it out years ago. I don't know, because I just never knew this. Anyway, but for years now, which my mother hasn't been around for a while either, but anyway, when the end would get like full of like just dust or whatever, then it starts to, it's not getting the airflow and the circulation, and it starts to smell hot. Well, I always think, oh my gosh, what if it like sparks and my hair catches on fire? So it makes me nervous. So I go get a new hair dryer every time, and which is expensive and now ridiculous. Telling a story, can't even believe I'm saying it. But so I went in there, and sometimes I would take like tweezers, which is still shockingly hard to get, like, because it's got like layers on top, like this way, and then the vents go this way. And I would have to wiggle it around and like pull out dust or whatever, and that would buy me some time. So I wouldn't have to like get one right away. I feel like, well, it's stopped that hot smell. So I thought, wow, I've got a can of this like air spray that you like spray computer keyboards or this or that. It's like it shoots air really fast. So I went to get that, and I was trying to like blow the dust or fuzz or whatever mounts up in there over the years out. Well, it wasn't really working. It worked a little bit, and I thought, I'm gonna have to go get tweezers. And so I was holding it on the end where it comes off. Hello. I thought, wouldn't that be amazing? Why don't they make hair dryers that little thing, that end cap comes off, so you could clean it out? And so then, as soon as like my mind finished saying that, I noticed there's a little like indentation on this side and that side. I'm like, no way, no way. And I pulled it, twisted a little bit, off it came. So I cleaned it out. It's like a flipping new hair dryer. And y'all just don't know how, first of all, stupid that made me feel, poor that made me feel, because I have spent a lot of money. I don't buy like major hair dryers, like, super high dollar hair dryers, because I thought, first of all, they don't last long because they get a little dusty and then they smell hot. So now I can maybe invest in a really nice hair dryer someday. But yeah, so I would have to still, I would get my hair dryers like from the dollar store or something, like $10. But still, $10 here, $10 there, $10 there, it mounts up. So just so you know, FYI, you can clean your hair dryer filter. I cannot believe that. Anyway, okay, back to the cards. So here are my 3 on the 3rd cards, with the golden Aunt Hattie teeth glow and some freshly dried hair. I put like one of these, that's the only real difference, up here and here. So pretty much I messed up. I kind of, one of the things stuck here. That's the reason that one's down there. But I kind of think I like it down here better than up here anyway. I don't know. You guys tell me. But anyway, that is my 3 on the 3rd and my ridiculous story. And so tell me something on you. Tell your craziness. Come on, make me feel better. Anyway, make sure and check out everybody's link below. Make sure you check out Misty's new channel, and let's go eat some fruitcake, y'all. Bye, guys.